Alright, so today I'd like to talk about not really the concept on these two problems, but really it's a test taking strategy. By substituting in the answer, a lot of times you can figure it out without really knowing the concept. Like in this case, you don't need to know too much about absolute values and inequalities to just figure out the answer. By substituting in the answers, right? One of these have to be correct, A, B, C, or D. So instead of trying to solve it, I'm just going to start by plugging in. I'm going to start with A. X minus 3, I'm just rewriting the answer here, is less than 1. I'm going to take that X and I'm going to change it and put in negative 3 because that is what X is supposed to equal. So I get negative 3 minus 3, and I get negative 6. And the absolute value of negative 6 is a positive 6. Does 6 or is 6 less than 1? No, it's not. Therefore, your answer cannot be A. As a matter of fact, it can't be B either because B also has negative 3. So right away, you've improved your chances by eliminating two answers. Now, let's go ahead and try C. C says the answer needs to be 3, so I'm going to go ahead and take my answer here and plug in 3, and I get 3 minus 3, and I get 0, and the absolute value of 0 is 0. Is 0 less than 1? Yes. So potentially you found the answer to be C. The only problem is that D also has the response of 3 in it, so you need to check one of these to make sure that it's not D. So I'm going to go ahead and substitute in again. I'm going to plug in 0 because 0 is one of the options and it's the easiest out of all of the other numbers. So 0 minus 3 is less than 1. 0 minus 3 is negative 3. And the absolute value of negative 3 is 3. Well, is 3 less than 1? No, it's not. So your answer cannot be D. It has to be C. Only 3 works out of these number sets here, your solution sets. Okay, so again, I didn't really need to do much of getting rid of all these things on the side or trying to figure this out without just plugging in. It's just a simple substitution strategy. Okay, let's go ahead and try the next example. Again, I'm just going to substitute, not really try and talk about the concept here. So in this case, it says, if x is an integer, which of the following is the solution set for 3 times the absolute value of x equal to 15? All you need to know is this is what x is supposed to equal, 0 and 5. So I'm going to start by plugging in 0. 3 times x equals 15, and I went ahead and left that blank because I'm going to substitute in 0. 3 times 0 is 0. Does 0 equal 15? It doesn't. Okay, because it doesn't, you can actually eliminate A, C, and D. So your answer has to be B. Now, just to make sure, you want to be thorough with these things. You want to take your time. You have all the time in the world to finish this test on test day, so don't rush it. Go ahead and check your answers when you can. So I'm going to plug in this time, instead of 0, I plug in negative 5. 3 times negative 5, I get, actually the absolute value of negative 5 is 5, and then 5 times 3 is 15. And does 15 equal 15? Absolutely. So your answer, you are on the right path, and if you check the 5, you would get the same thing. So 15 equals 15. I know I did it correct. My answer has to be B. Again, very powerful strategy. If you implement this, there are a lot of questions like this where you can just plug it in. Just use common sense, right? Is 15 equal to 15? Yes. Did it equal the other numbers? No. So there's that strategy. Hope that helps. Good luck.